In the first term, I was working in the office till about 5:45, rushing to pick the kids up, going home, quick tea, and then working till after clock to, do the extra work that I'd got. As I've become more proficient and more confident, I've been able to leave the office, say, at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and not have to spend so much time on work. And also, use my team more, delegate more of the admin work to the admin team. There were times in the first 2 terms where I thought I'd made a huge mistake where the teaching was concerned. I just found it very demanding, very overwhelming, and didn't think I had the tools to do it.
Right. This is the one.
We took a risk in that she's the first team leader who hasn't come out of the same stable in terms of, the very direct secondary school training.
After sort of things like today, like the results day, and seeing how some lessons have gone really well. The kids are really engaged, especially during term 2, term 3. It made me feel a lot better about what I've done.
I found that I've got a lot more non-contact time within the day to do my head of department things. Yes, I've got a larger workload now than I had before, but I'm finding that expectation that my lessons should be as good as anybody else's within the department, I feel quite confident that my teaching hasn't been affected.
I think that his career is going where we thought it might go. I think he is cut out for senior management in the school. Got a way to go yet. And my responsibility will be to help him to achieve what he's got to do at the geography department. And then maybe in 18 months' time, to look at the prospect of giving him an all-school responsibility as well as the head of geography, so as he gains experience of working outside his department in a leadership role. And then I think he'll be ready in, should I say, 4 or 5 years to apply for senior management role.
She is going to be a very good head teacher, without a doubt. She's really got what it takes to do that. Well, she's already in a very senior position, and well-deserved, and proven that she can do that very well. But I think certainly within 5 years she'll have moved on into a senior leadership position, if not a head teacher role.
Lucky for lots of different reasons. Lucky to get this job at the age that I am, that it fell the way it did, so that I could had the opportunity to apply, but also the opportunity to get the job. I still feel very, very fortunate about that.
I really feel as though I'm probably one of the luckiest people on the planet. I've got one of the best jobs anybody could ever have, using skill sets that I've amassed over the years. I adore the children, I adore the team that I work with, and I even think that if I won the lottery tomorrow, I'd still keep coming to work.
Andy and Joe's feelings at the end of their first year are uncannily similar, especially as they've never met. That's all about to change.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. You? Sorry I'm late.
It's all right. God, it's mad, isn't it?
I know.
Was it a long journey? Or?
A bit horrendous, yeah. So slightly longer than we anticipated.
It's crazy seeing you. I've been lived these separate lives intertwined for the last year, isn't it? It's crazy.
I know, every time I've done a video diary, I've thought, oh, I wonder what Andy's doing. I wonder what he's saying.
Exactly, I know. How have you found this year then?
What, in the job?
Yeah.
Oh, the first couple of weeks, months even, I thought I'd made a huge mistake, but it gradually got better.
That's good.
Yeah. What about you?
And my challenge has only really been because I'm quite young. I think there's been a few people sort of raising eyebrows and questioning what experience I've got, but I've really enjoyed it. I found it really quite rewarding. Because I suppose within your role you've had to deal with lots of different departments, haven't you?
All of them, basically, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because that's what, for me, as a department, we kind of keep ourselves to ourselves and we have our lunch and everything together. So we work quite close to the team, but that's something I want to work on for next year, is moving out and working with other departments and linking up in probably similar ways to you do, because I think it's really important within schools, isn't it, that people work together.
That's where I'm quite lucky, because I believe my entire role is to work with those departments and try and get them to think more, sort of broadly, as a team. So it's quite nice.
I think that's great. I think that's something that certainly as a school we're looking to do and looking to move on. So it's quite exciting, really.
Brilliant.
So what are you sort of looking on to sort of senior level?
Yes, yeah.
You're brave.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking anywhere near that yet. I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing, and I think at some stage I will, but at this stage I'm quite happy to consolidate what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's quite cool.
You're going to stay with the teaching? Or?
Yeah, definitely stay with the teaching.
Right.
Probably stay doing the role I'm doing or something similar. Maybe one will step up for a while, but I'm not going to... Don't want to jump into headship or anything else quite yet.
Really? God, I'm the opposite. I'm dying to jump into headship.
Fantastic. It's the workload that scares me.
Yeah.
I think I've worked my socks off this year, and I've worked a lot, and having the children, it's been quite difficult to get that sort of balance across, isn't it? Have you found that?
Early on, yeah, my kids never saw me. It was, you know, home at 6, dinner, then lesson planning and getting to grips with everything, and reports and reading reports and writing reports and things. But I've got, you know, it's got a lot better now that I've got a lot of the, you know, the skills under my belt, as it were. Hopefully it'll continue to either, you know, level out, or I'll be able to spend more time with the kids. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's what's really been difficult for me this year with 2 tiny ones. It's been really difficult to get that balance. I'm getting there. I felt like last term, I know obviously you lose just some of your exam groups and stuff. I felt like last term I was getting that, and I was getting more organised and together with the staff.
What was it like for you having a camera in your face?
Yeah, it's all right. You get used to it after a while, don't you?
I know.
It just becomes normal.
Were you all right with the first one?
No.
No.
I was terrible with the first one. Once I got through that, it was all right. It was everybody else's reactions, which was, oh, I don't like that. So that was good.
And what do you think of the crew?
Well, I can tell you a few stories about the crew. Did you know